Can't wait to do a Q&A. It's gonna be so great. We're gonna answer your questions and give you some answers. We're gonna do a Q&A. Go!
Did you know you could do that?
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Vegan Views. So today we wanted to do a little Q&A session, answer some questions that you guys asked in our Facebook group. So let's get started.
All right. Okay. Question number 1. What is your favorite vegan junk food? Mine is vegan ice cream. This is from Danica. Hi, Danica.
Hi. Great question.
Yeah.
We obviously love ice cream because we do a lot of tasting of that on the show.
Yes.
What's your favorite?
Honestly, it's like hummus and carrots.
No!
Honestly, anything like deep fried and salty.
Yes. But is there like a specific, like you have like the, at Sage, the fried artichokes at Sage or something like that? Like I want specifics
Like
with
tater
this.
tots.
Tater
I like
tots.
a tater tot and like a sriracha aioli.
Yum.
Boom. And then I like need a beverage to balance that out.
Something
so,
carbonated.
Like, my favorite, not carbonated. That's just crazy.
It like counters the fry.
No, yeah, cuts the grease.
Yeah.
Cut that fat. No, it's an Arnold Palmer strawberry. That was so specific.
I loved it.
I like specific. What's your favorite vegan junk food?
Be specific.
I mean, if I'm gonna go out and like eat somewhere and get like vegan junk food, I probably want something like fries or tots. But I also really love like a buffalo cauliflower.
I have buffalo sauce needs.
Yeah.
Do you ever
but
get like that?
But you know, I don't even classify that as junk food. I'm a terrible healthy person. I don't know.
You're like, it's a vegetable.
I don't classify it as junk food. In my mind, it's a vegetable, even though it's deep fried. But
Like, that's a salad.
that's very good for me. I'll put it in my body. But if I am like snacking at home, nachos, vegan nachos.
Vegan rewind. I went.
You did? I couldn't tell what you were saying to me.
You said something completely different. I was like, so it looks like I just silently burped at you, but
I also really love like a buffalo. I was influenced by your answer, but it's vegan nachos, 100%. But if I'm at home, my favorite vegan like junk foodie snacks are sriracha hip peas and Sour Patch Kids.
This is very hard for me because I love, like if I'm gonna eat healthy, I eat healthy most of the time, and then when I eat junk food, I want it to be like epic, right? So nachos, I want like the best, most delicious nachos with all of the things on it. So nachos is a big one for me too. And also, if we're going sweet, I would say like Donut Friend donuts.
Oh yeah, you love sweet stuff.
Which one?
I also
Which
like
one?
fried things. I just am gluttonous in like everything.
Well, I remember
Which
at
one?
Expo West, like you tried all the sweet stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna die.
But I also tried all the savory
every
stuff.
single chocolate place you wanted to get chocolate, and Nisha and I were like, no more chocolate.
That's how I felt about sauerkraut. You guys are like, 17
Pickles.
kinds of pickles? And I was like, I just had 17 kinds of ice cream and 3 pickles.
Like,
I can't.
Guys, I don't mean to be rude, but can we like stop eating pickles?
But yeah, so if I'm doing salty, I have to say nachos or really good pizza. Like I really like the pizza at Sage, the buffalo chicken
Cruisers.
pizza.
Oh,
I haven't had that one.
It's good. The pesto one is really good. Which one do you like?
Hawaiian.
I don't like Hawaiian.
Oh yeah, we don't like. You guys don't like. They don't like pineapple on their pizza. Comment below if you like pineapple on your pizza.
I don't know.
Comment below if you don't know.
No,
Maybe not. Maybe
do.
not. People are gonna start fighting. Actually, do. It boosts the algorithm.
Fight.
Davida would like to know, have you guys tried making your own Parmesan or do you prefer to buy it? If you're buying it, what's your fave? Very good question. Okay, so I've tried both. If I'm gonna do cheese, I don't always do vegan cheese, but if I'm gonna do vegan cheese, I want it to be delicious and really good. Otherwise, I'd rather just do like a finishing salt, like a chunky sea salt, because I feel like you get that kind of similar salty bite on a pasta or something like that. So if I'm not doing that and I'm actually going for vegan cheese, the Violife vegan Parmesan, the one that comes in a wedge and you grate, that one is divine. And I actually also cut that one up and I put it into my Parmesan Pomodoro sauce, which I'll put the recipe for below. It's so good. It melts perfectly.
It melts well?
Well, you also blend it. So you blend it and then it's perfect. Yeah, it's so good.
What was the question?
Do you buy Parmesan or make it?
Sorry, I was thinking about pomodoro sauce. Okay, Jesse always used to make his own vegan Parmesan, and it was nutritional yeast, and he'd pulse
Cashews?
It wasn't cashews. It might have been sunflower seeds. I think it was sunflower seeds, and some other kind of nut. And then he would do Himalayan like the flaky salt, and he'd mix it really well. Oh, and a little tiny bit of garlic powder, just give it that like zing. Garlic granules, if we're being specific. That's really good. I'm super lazy. I buy this company called Vegan Parmesan. It's good. Tastes just like that, except they charge you an arm and leg for making it for you. I just like it on everything. I don't think it tastes like cheese or anything, but I just put it on everything. I'm like, boiled potatoes, Parmesan.
It's like a nice seasoning.
Noodles,
kind of.
Parmesan, tofu scramble. And then I really like the Follow Your Heart Parmesan.
That one's really good too.
I can just eat it out of the box, which I can't do with a lot of... I think that's the only vegan cheese I can like eat straight. It's delicious.
You can't eat chow. You can't eat chow cheese straight?
I don't dabble in the slices too much.
Oh, I love a slice.
I just don't get slices a lot. My refrigerator is just very humid, so they rot.
Oh no.
It's a lot of food waste and it stresses me out.
I don't eat Parmesan.
What movie can you watch over and over without getting tired of? This is from Megan.
I'm one of those people who like loves. I know
You rewatch movies all the time. I only have a few.
That.
Yeah, I only have a few.
Jesse hates it too, but I love to rewatch movies, and I think it's because I don't really fully pay attention.
Yeah. So you see new stuff.
Yeah, and so it's just like watching TV is hard for me.
Yeah.
I have so many problems. What was I gonna say?
Movie.
Harry Potter.
I was gonna say, I knew you were gonna say that.
If you see me watching Harry Potter on my story and it's not like fall or winter time, like I've had a bad day.
I would say I don't really watch a ton of movies over and over again, but I would say the two that come to mind that I've watched multiple times and I'm like, oh yeah, I would watch that movie again are Mean Girls and Bridesmaids. Just like classic, good feeling chick flick. You need a good laugh. You know it's going to be funny. It's funny every time you watch it. Yeah.
Totally. I love Nancy Meyer movies just because I just think they're cozy, and also remember how when we were in Pasadena I was like, I really want to live in Pasadena and have the house from It's Complicated. Like that house, I think it was Rachel Talbot has a YouTube channel, and she was saying that Nancy Meyer movies, like it's all about the set design, and a lot of times I like the way they look more than the actual movie. I like the movie too.
They're very cozy.
They're very cozy feeling. There's like a cozy storyline, and it's also just like a beautiful like world kind of that you get sucked into.
Whereas, that's my favorite thing about movies is like feeling like you're in that world.
Yeah. There are so many movies that I like more that are more like interesting or artsy or whatever, but there's just something comforting if you're going to rewatch a movie just to have it kind of on in the background if you're cleaning or you're doing something like dishes or something. I like having that on, and it just feels very homey.
Yeah. I love that. Those are very much our personalities in movie form. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Good ways to step up activism without coming off as preachy or pushy. I just live my delicious vegan life and set an example, but I'd like to do more. Thank you, Rachel.
I like that.
Totally get that.
Live your delicious vegan life. I love that.
Yeah.
But I also get wanting to do more, and I think it can be a really fine line between feeling like maybe you want to repost something, or you want to like talk about something on your Instagram stories, but you don't want to come off as pushy, and it can be really intimidating.
The best way I've gotten good responses from being like vocal about my activism is when I like always tell myself, don't post hot.
Yeah.
I always am saying that to myself, because sometimes somebody will message me the like rudest thing ever, and I just want to like go and just act from a place of being actively upset by it, but I'll always like take a step back, and when I think I can really leave it, I'm ready to engage again. But I always think the best response comes from when you're not putting someone as other. You can say, I'm not judging you, but you should really do better. Like, don't shit on people.
Yeah. Oh my God. I
just
hate
putting
that.
No
not
offense.
judging, no hate, no offense.
Not
Just
to be
saying.
rude.
Just saying.
Not to be rude, guys.
It's always rude.
It's rude.
It's always offensive. It's always judgy.
Can we not?
I think the important thing is find out what you love most about being vegan, whether that's the food, whether that's the community, whether that's like whatever it is, because I think that that's how we've kind of found a way to talk about the things that we're passionate about, but through something that we really care about, like food or like fashion or beauty or skincare. That's kind of how we put it out there. So if you're super excited about the vegan food, like when I first went vegan, that was like all I wanted to do was go to all these restaurants.
Yeah.
And I would share it, and slowly my friends and family started to see all of the good vegan food I was eating. So when I would hang out with them, it wasn't like, oh, she only eats salads. Like, they know I'm eating good food, and that was like a nice way to kind of be an
Do
activist
it without
for
like
veganism.
putting so much pressure on yourself.
Right.
I think it depends kind of what personality type you are. I think there are
Yeah.
certain people who are naturally very aggressive and very pushy. And I think in those cases, it's important to figure out how you can come from a place of compassion and not do, like you said, like not like us versus them. But I think there's also people who are maybe the opposite of that, and they're sort of very non-confrontational, and you don't want to rock the boat at all. Maybe people pleaser personality. I can relate to that a lot. And I think to those people, if you're asking from that point of view, I would say like it's okay to be a little bit preachy. It's okay to be a little bit, to make people a little bit to not go exactly with what everyone else is doing, and to be different in that way, and to say, have an opposing opinion. Like this show is called,
in your views.
yeah, the show's called The Vegan View, and there are times where you see that we're different. Like we're mostly similar, but we are different, and I think it's okay sometimes to be that way. So I wouldn't be afraid necessarily of being different or coming off like sort of different from everyone else, but I think it's good to be mindful of how you're presenting it. So it's never like I'm doing the right thing and you're doing the wrong thing, or like any kind of separation, but I would say don't be too afraid of being too strong. Sometimes that's good.
For me, I'm the opposite. I'm a little more aggressive naturally with like things that I'm passionate about. So I've had to like take a step back and kind of like reassess. So what I do now before I post anything on Instagram, if it's like a meme or something, I'll be like, okay, put yourself in the shoes of your non-vegan followers, and who's looking at this, and how would I feel if I wasn't vegan and I saw this? Would I respond to it well, or would I not? And those are the kind of thoughts that I try to think about, is to like put myself in their shoes.
If you were given $5 million to open a small museum, what $5 million. What kind of
Small
museum would you create?
$5 million for a small.
Well, she's assuming obviously
is it like
it's
a
in a big
miniature
city.
museum, or is it just like the size of the museum?
I love the way your head works.
Because when you asked that, I was like, ooh, what tiny thing? And I was like, miniature erasers. Shaped like things.
No, just like,
have you ever been to Little Tokyo and been to the stationery shops?
No.
why wouldn't you ask me that? I don't seem like a stationery.
Well, because she seemed really jazzed about it. We can all go.
I love stationery. Okay, my museum would be full size, NISHA. So mine would be, because I love like plates and cups and dishware and like,
Love that
especially when
idea.
you travel
Sorry.
and like you get, and you get like a platter from somewhere cool, and it's just so distinctly that place. It would be a really curated collection of all kinds of different like genres and time periods.
Love that.
That's like literally what.
That's my dream.
So be a part.
Would you be able to buy some of them?
Yes, there would
Tourist
be a
energy.
gift shop.
I need it.
It was that was inspired by, there's this exhibit at the Getty where you can basically go in and it's set up like a house from the 1700s.
Love.
And it's like all the rooms are just as they would have been, and the walls and everything. And
I love anything that transports you.
What would your
Check
small
the
museum
description
be?
below.
I don't know. I can't top that. That's perfection.
It's perfect.
You guys can come to my museum. It's fine.
All right, mine's better. Small erasers.
From all around the world.
Sure.
Yes.
All kinds of.
Amazing.
And then the gift shop could have ones that look like the small erasers you saw in the museum, but they're gum. Can I work there? Well, this was very fun. Thank you guys for sending in your questions. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. We want to know if you're watching along and you were like, had your own answers to the questions, write them all below so that we can read your responses. That's always the best part of these Q&As. And as always, we will have our Facebook group and our individual channels and Instagram accounts all linked in the description box below. So make sure you check that out. And we will see you guys in a video next Monday. Bye.
Nikki Vegan. Hi. Oh, you mean the one that goes like, hi. Topics. Are we rolling? Did you almost just spill the tea?
I feel like you just
I'm basically Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I feel like you discovered a hidden talent.
Watch out, Lynn.
Watch out, Len.
Hanny's coming for your job.
Annie's coming.